Welcome back. Motors review. The 2026 Classic Cherry-Red Kawasaki Vulcan cruiser motorcycle is more than just a two-wheeled machine. It's an icon of style, power, and freedom that's been redefined for the modern era while keeping the timeless soul of the cruiser alive. When you first set your eyes on this motorcycle, the deep, glossy cherry red paint instantly grabs your attention. It's a color that doesn't just shine under the sun. It radiates confidence, tradition, and the kind of elegance you can only find in a well-crafted cruiser. This isn't a loud, over-the-top kind of beauty. It's the type that turns heads with quiet authority, the kind that makes you slow down and admire every detail. Kawasaki has clearly poured their craftsmanship into every curve and contour, from the sweeping fenders to the low-slung seat that promises comfort for hours on the open road. The Vulcan name carries decades of heritage, and in 2026, Kawasaki has given it a perfect balance of modern engineering and old-school charm. The heart of the motorcycle beats with a liquid-cooled, V-twin engine that delivers smooth, rumbling power. Twist the throttle, and you get a surge of torque that feels effortless yet commanding. This is a cruiser built for riders who want to feel the road under them, not just speed past it. Whether you're riding through quiet country lanes or gliding along the highway, the Vulcan offers a relaxed, confident ride that feels solid at every turn. The engine's tone is deep and resonant, a sound that makes you want to ride just for the sheer joy of hearing it. The 2026 model introduces refined fuel mapping and improved efficiency without losing the raw, satisfying grunt that cruiser riders love. The gearbox is buttery smooth, shifting seamlessly through the gears, while the clutch is light and precise, making even stop-and-go city rides a pleasure. Kawasaki has clearly paid attention to the details that matter most to riders: comfort, stability, and that special connection between rider and machine. Sit down on the Vulcan, and the ergonomics feel natural. The low seat height makes it accessible to a wide range of riders, while the wide handlebars encourage a relaxed, upright riding posture. Long rides are where this cruiser truly shines. The seat cushioning is generous, and the suspension soaks up bumps and imperfections with ease. On highways, the bike feels planted and secure, even at higher speeds, and when you're taking the back roads, it's nimble enough to make the ride engaging without feeling twitchy. The cherry red finish is paired with blacked-out engine casings, chrome exhausts, and subtle pinstriping that gives the bike a vintage flair. It's a design that respects the roots of the Vulcan lineage, while adding enough contemporary touches to feel fresh. The wheels have a classic spoke-inspired design with modern alloy construction, and the tires are thick and grippy, enhancing both stability and style. The front end is dominated by a retro-style round headlamp that now features modern LED technology, giving you bright, clear illumination for night rides while keeping that timeless cruiser look intact. Riding the Vulcan is not just about performance, it's about the experience. The way the sunlight glints off the cherry red tank, the way the wind wraps around you as you cruise, the way the engine note becomes a rhythm that matches your heartbeat. These are the things that make this motorcycle special. Kawasaki has tuned this bike not to be the fastest or the most aggressive, but to be the one you want to ride every day, the one you want to take on weekend escapes, and the one you'll never get tired of seeing in your garage. In terms of technology, the 2026 Vulcan integrates modern features subtly so they never break the classic aesthetic. There's a compact digital display nestled within the analog-style gauges, giving you essential ride information like fuel range, gear position, and trip data without feeling cluttered. The bike comes with Kawasaki's advanced ABS for safe, confident braking, and traction control that works quietly in the background, giving you added peace of mind in wet or slippery conditions. These safety features are tuned to be unobtrusive, letting you ride in a natural, unrestricted way while still having that safety net. One of the key updates for 2026 is the improved suspension setup. Kawasaki has worked on fine-tuning the rear shocks and front forks to offer a more plush ride without sacrificing control. Whether you're gliding over smooth tarmac or dealing with uneven city streets, the Vulcan keeps its composure. The handling is predictable, with a nice balance between straight-line stability and cornering confidence. It's a cruiser that feels just as comfortable leaning into a sweeping curve as it does cruising in a straight line. Fuel economy has also seen an improvement, thanks to the refined engine mapping and a slightly larger fuel tank, which means you can go longer between stops. This is especially valuable for those who love long-distance touring, as fewer fuel stops mean more time enjoying the road. Kawasaki has managed to strike that sweet spot between performance and efficiency, making the Vulcan not only thrilling to ride but also practical for everyday use. The cherry red paint job is not just a simple color, it's a statement. Under different lighting conditions, it reveals subtle tones that give the bike a dynamic personality. In bright daylight, it sparkles with energy. Under softer evening light, it becomes deeper, richer, almost mysterious. Finish is protected by Kawasaki's advanced paint protection coating, which helps resist fading and minor scratches, keeping your bike looking new for years. When it comes to sound, the Vulcan's exhaust note is one of its defining features. Kawasaki has crafted an exhaust system that produces a deep, throaty rumble that's satisfying without being overwhelming. It's a sound that lets people know you're arriving without disturbing the peace, a true cruiser soundtrack that pairs perfectly with the bike's character. The customization potential for the Vulcan is also impressive. Kawasaki offers a range of genuine accessories, from touring windscreens and saddlebags to upgraded seats and chrome accents. This allows you to tailor the bike to your style and riding needs, whether you prefer a stripped-down, minimal cruiser or a fully equipped touring machine. The Vulcan's frame and design make it easy to add your own personal touches, turning it into a unique expression of your personality. On the road, the Vulcan's personality shines brightest when you're cruising at a relaxed pace, watching the scenery roll by. It's not a bike that demands you push it to its limits. It invites you to enjoy the ride, to savor the journey as much as the destination. And yet, when you do twist the throttle, it responds with a smooth, confident surge that reminds you this cruiser has power to spare. Maintenance is straightforward, and Kawasaki has a reputation for reliability that ensures the Vulcan will be a dependable partner for years. With regular care, it's the kind of motorcycle you can keep for decades, passing down through generations while still looking and riding beautifully. The 2026 Classic Cherry-Red Kawasaki Vulcan Cruiser is priced at around $9,999 USD, offering incredible value for a machine that blends craftsmanship, comfort, performance, and timeless style in one irresistible package. At this price point, it's not just competing with other cruisers, it's setting a standard for what a modern classic should be. For riders who want a motorcycle that feels alive in their hands, that carries the spirit of the open road, and that looks as good parked as it does in motion, the 2026 Vulcan is a perfect choice. It's more than just transportation. It's an experience, a statement, and a companion for countless adventures ahead. From its rich cherry red finish to its refined Vitwin heart, from its comfortable riding position to its soul-stirring exhaust note, the Vulcan is a motorcycle that connects with you on every level. When you ride it, you're not just getting from one place to another. You're part of a legacy, part of a tradition that celebrates freedom, individuality, and the pure joy of riding. That's what the Kawasaki Vulcan has always been about, and in 2026, it's never been better. If you're ready to feel that connection, to own a piece of motorcycle heritage updated for today, then the Vulcan is waiting for you. Motors Review Channel subscribe next one.